We are somewhere in Montana. It is 6:48 in the morning, and we're getting our little baby ready.
We're having some hard-boiled eggs. Actually, there was grapes on the tray, but she ate them all. Now we're trying the egg.
Yeah, we took turns driving through the night, and Kayla did really good. And then the sun, she tried to make it till the sun came up, but the sun still is barely risen. But we will be on our way, trying to make it to Ashland at a reasonable time. So yeah, it's breakfast time. We smashed the bananas. Still under investigation who actually smashed the bananas. She blamed it on me.
Seat back. That's what
that sucked. So we put everything in the roof rack so we can make a little bed. But I'm excited to go to the reservation and watch my niece Tamia, 2 moons, play basketball at 4 p.m. today. So we're trying to make it back in time. A little house cat. Thought it was a fox. We've arrived in Mile City. We're at a city brew as we speak. Sometimes I eat my baby's food with her. Not all of it, but just some of it. These things are the Rabbit Town. Rabbit Town. Cutest thing ever.
Look at her just lay there. She looks like the kid from Christmas Story. You are so cute. Oh my. Oh.
That was weird.
Remember Grandma's hands? Huh?
So I'm doing a quick hike on my dad's property. My grandpa B used to own this land, and my dad just purchased it not too long ago. He actually closed on it yesterday. This is where I grew up during the summers and a lot of the winters. My grandfather, Zane Spang, owns a trail riding business. He's got a bunch of horses running through here. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick hike back here and see if I see anything. Sometimes there's like deer and horses, or might see a coyote. So here we got some sage. It's quite abundant here. I guess about a week ago, all of this pretty much was all full of snow, and recently, I think today it's something like 50 degrees, maybe a little bit more. So everything's sort of melting off, and it's the middle of February. It's kind of fascinating. And kind of have like little ponds down here. It's like kind of being created. A few years ago, I was living in Minneapolis still, and I came out for my dad's 50th birthday. Well, I guess I came to Billings, and my dad and his wife and I were going to Portland, and as I was coming here, there was a fire that happened in Ash Creek, and what had happened is around this area, if you can look, a lot of these trees are burnt, and it had burned down from over that direction all the way through here, and pretty much decimated a lot of the trees. This area used to be full of green trees and a lot of life. It feels a bit lifeless sometimes. It's kind of surreal to see all these trees and what they had gone through, and they're slowly recovering. It actually burned down my grandpa and grandma's house right over the hill, and if I can find the video, I could send a link down below and you can kind of see how they evacuated this area. But you know, it was such a big deal because that's basically the house I grew up in, and that burned down, and that was like super hard to go through. And when that fire was actually happening, I didn't want to come down here for that one day just to see what it had burned. And you know, my family went through a lot with really like the recovery process, but it's good now. It's interesting to see, you know, how much it had burned. I might walk up here and show you more of what it burned. You can kind of see it on, hopefully on a little more of a grand scale. Here's some leftover wood from when Penn State came out and they actually built a new barn for my grandfather, and because the old barn burned down. This is his old corral, and it sort of got damaged, but this is pretty much like what it looks like. I spent a lot of time here as a kid and just like wrangling horses, and you know, the generation of horses right now I'm not too comfortable with, or I don't really know too many of them. A lot of them died in that fire. Yeah, and this is what they used. It's nice exterior. This is the interior. He's got all his saddles. It's like a nice little setup. We got a little fire pit. Looks like we got a deer. Got a deer hanging up, drying out. Not sure when they had killed this one. Yeah, it's a little tour. So a really cool feature about this new place that they had built is they had custom made that door, and this represents the son of the morning star, or the morning star, which is Northern Cheyenne. My Spang side of the family is Northern Cheyenne, so we're on the Northern Cheyenne reservation right now. And then I also have Crow side. Maybe I'll shoot over there for a blog, maybe like tomorrow or Monday. Man, look at this mud freaking mud pile. You gotta find a good route. What up? Gonna go see Tamia Two Moons play.
Two moons.
Two Moons. She's my little niece. Her mom is Kyle, and that's my sister. And Tamia, it's her senior year, and they're playing for third place. And if they win this, then she goes to Billings for her team, and they're playing Lodgegrass, which is where my other family's from, on the Crow side. So it's gonna be a good game, but I only know Tamia out of all of them, and I think Jazzy is another basketball player. But I think she scored 41 points last night against Forsyth, I believe. And I hope she scores like 60 points tonight. And this is actually the first game I've seen for her since she was a freshman. Yeah, since she was a freshman in high school. So this is her last. This is probably the last time I'll get to see her play in her college career. So we're headed there to Coast Trip right now. And it's gonna get